Yeah, that probably helps, doesn't it? Okay. Welcome into the Pride in Demorest, Georgia, where we got lacrosse action on tap today. Welcome in, everybody. Eric Evans in here with you, getting ready to call this what's going to be a great game between the Piedmont Lions and the Muskingum Muskies, who've traveled down from the great North Ohio to what has turned out to be a pretty warm early March day. Spring getting in full swing, 72, 73 degrees here at the Walker Athletic Complex. The Lions Den here in Demorest, Georgia. The Lions off to a fantastic start this year, 5-1, and in that 5-1, they have now achieved a great hill that they have been trying to climb. Program first victories over both Berry College and Swanee. Those are no short thing to do. Two tough teams that the Lions are just looking to continue to better themselves against. They have now a measuring stick to do that. Give you the starting lineups for both squads. First for the visiting Muskingum Muskies. I think we'll have to pause for a second for the national anthem here. Waiting on that signal. We will give those right after this break. right, we are getting ready to go here at the WAC. Read you the starting lineups for both squads. First, the visiting Muskies of Muskingum. It'll be number 5, Austin Stobbs. Number 6, Spencer Zaccini. Liam Manning, Blake Toronto, Evan Cosgrove, Micaiah Anderson, Grant Webster, Drew Schneider, Evan Scholler, and Trevor Connolly in the net. And for your Piedmont Lions, it'll be Isaac Harrington, Andrew Pagano, Eric Fowle, Luke Warren, Austin Vaughn, Michael Anderson. In the net, Johnny Matrona. He has earned USA South Defensive Honors for the week. Brady McGuire is the USA Offensive Player of the Week, riding high off his OT win against Swanee. Connor Fitzgerald and Noah Glenzinski. The Lions take the field in their home white jersey with the emerald shells on their heads. It's a good look. Shining very bright here. A day ago, you didn't think that we would have such a beautiful day for lacrosse, as it was dreary, glum, and wet for 2 days. It canceled our softball game, moved baseball action around. So unfortunately, that schedule a little jumbled if you were looking forward to some Lions action on the diamond this weekend. Muskingum finally takes the pitch after an extended conversation with their coach. Speaking of the coaches, it'll be Michael Jablonski versus Tim Dunton for Piedmont in the game on the sidelines, the chess game, if you will. Each squad's 10 faces off with one another. They bump fists, shake hands, and we are ready to go. Once again, in the nets for both squads, it'll be for Muskingum, Trevor Connolly, and for the Lions, Johnny Matrona. Getting ready for the face-off in center circle is Austin Vaughn, and that is stolen away by Glenzinski, and we are underway here at the WAC. Check by Vaughn, trying to jostle that ball loose from number 23 for Muskingum. That's Micaiah Anderson. Long pass to the wing side of the right to Spencer Zaccini. The Muskies playing in the X early. Will go back out to the left wing. Lions setting up a good perimeter here. Quickly in the game, it'll be Dylan Prevy as the Lions take control of their first scoring possession today. Isaac Harrington wings it over to McGuire, who goes over to Anderson. McGuire back in control. Lions setting up a press in the net, or excuse me, in the X. Ian Parr taking their first shot, and that's going to rattle through the cage. Lions take the lead. Excellent shot and good job to keep the pace. Ian Parr credited with the goal. We go back to center circle for face-off. Picking up the ground ball with a long stick are the Muskies. They go for a short arced pass to the right wing. Liam Manning flips it over to Spencer Zaccini. Zaccini, traveling deep towards the cage, will now flip it back to the X. Evan Cosgrove hands it off to number 22 from Muskingum. That's Chipper Ibuchi. Now they're playing at the midfield front of the box line. Muskies trying to get across the tough defense put up by Connor Fitzgerald and the rest of the Lions. Really tough perimeter shielding Matrona. Muskie's traveling back, takes a big hit there. Good pressure by the Lions. Got to scoop this ground ball up, and they will. Gobbled up by Andrew Pagano. Pagano takes a tough check to the back, but he's able to stay sturdy, but not enough, as it'll fall out of the net of his stick and into possession of Muskingum. The Muskies kind of controlling pace here early on. They got hit really fast in that opening couple minutes. Now trying to find their own rhythm. Lions have not been allowing them to really take a good shot at anything. It's been a lot of passing around the cage as they wing it off to the right side. They'll check the left. There's Jack Watts. His ball loose, and it's going to be scooped up by Matrona, but he has to stay put in the crease. And now taking back control are the Lions. Another ground ball here. This one almost rolled its way into the soccer net, but it's going to be a long pass. Good recovery by the defense. With the quick cradle and advancing is Fitzgerald. He gets the ball once more. And takes it back out. New entrant into the game. That's number 24, Jacob Hasbrook. As he now has the stone. Will Isley giving it a charge. Goes back over. Lions trying to get a good scoring chance, but it's right past the goalie, Connolly. It'll roll out and be a turnover. Lions were nearest to that shot, so they'll get the ball here. Lions dodging their way through, trying to find a good shot avenue. Passing around. 7 goes for it, and it wings way out of play. Lions will get another shot, though. Not a bad idea there at all by Connor Rogers of Piedmont. Tried to duck and go to the bottom right. He's going to get another shot here. Tries that same idea, but it ricochets. But he's able to gobble up the ground ball. We'll have to stop play, though, as a member of the Muskies. Down on all fours. Took a tough hit. That's number 5, Austin Stobbs. He leaps back to his feet. He'll quickly jog off. Blake Toronto is going to come in his stead. With it is Isley. Isley back over to Rogers, and now Isley once more. Isley dodging his way right up the middle, goes back over to Rogers. Rogers trying to find a pass right inside the cookie jar, puts it through. Great job to stay open by Harrington. The Lions take a very commanding early lead, and not a lot of opportunities for Muskingum either. They've put up a very good defense, the long sticks have on the opposite side. Glenzinski for Piedmont. Ready for the face-off. Looking to win it here. It's going to go to the left side, but able to keep up with it is Glenzinski. Drops it once more. And it will be a Piedmont ball as referee signals so. Oh, Glenzinski finally gets to jog off. Zach Avila. Now over to Winter. Another shot by Piedmont, but this one goes off the turf and right into the net of Trevor Connolly, goalkeeper. The ball's loose right into a triangle of Lions. That one was not the best pass for the Muskies. And so now the Lions get to play their pace and find their next avenue. Up 2-0 really early. With it now is Noah McGriff playing in the X right behind the cage, trying to find a passing partner. He's going to. Now to the right side of the wing. Lions still trying to go for it. It'll rattle off the cage, and the Lions are going to get this ball right back. It was a close race, foot race there between Blake Toronto as well as Isaac Harrington. Lions take him out a little bit, relieve a little bit of pressure. Avila takes it over, shot right behind the cage will go to number 27, Michael Anderson. Anderson takes a hit, and it will be a ball possession for the Muskies. Muskingum on a quick break. Find themselves on the right wing of the Lions half. Muskies finding a couple short sticks now to the X. Incoming is Luke Warren for Piedmont. Good defense right here, trying to box him in. Still got plenty of time on that clock. Now they take their first real attempt here, trying to rush through. And there's the shot. It's going to bounce right off the turf. It will roll out, but will roll back into possession of Muskingum. Spencer Zucchini with it. Holding a cradle, goes over. Left wing its side. Cosgrove charging through, takes a check, finds his way into the back of the net. Lions have been able to put up a very staunch defense, but that one found a quick hole as the one-man charge. Spencer Zucchini finds his way through. So we'll reset back at center circle. Ball lost momentarily, scooped up by Glenzinski. Harrington on the left wing. Facilitating a little bit of passing here. Lions don't need the urgency. Although the Muskies just brought it back within one, you don't want to rush anything. .24 Hasbrook flips it over, taking a big shot. Big attempt there by Ian Parr. Parr overshot it though, went right over the top iron. Back to the X, now to the left wing. Muskies not playing a physical brand of defense, at least not just yet. They're filling it up, trying to create as much block as they can. Then errant pass by the Lions, and that's a check right down on the stick of number 23, Micaiah Anderson. Great job by the Lions to get that ball immediately back and keep their pressure. Now you see a little bit more of a desperation play by the defenders for Muskingum. And Lions ran out of time there. Felt like they had more time than they actually did, but that lost ball that they had to clamor to get wasted a couple of seconds, couple of important seconds as it turned out for Piedmont. Now Muskingum playing in the back, waiting for some reinforcements to come in from midfield. They're looking to tie it up. On the left wing, looking for a plan of attack. They're going to try the one-man rush, but excellent defense by the long stick of Robert Bennett to keep on him. Trying to press through the crease once more, but it's going to go past the cage. Muskies get this ball back. Lions setting up the nice perimeter. They forced the Muskies to really play outside and around, especially in the backfield, as they're going to try to go for it in the crease. But right there is Matrona. It's a close possession play. And the Lions able to come up on top, especially Johnny Matrona, USA South Defender of the Week. Muskie's able to get this ball back after a loose throw from Johnny. Was going to be a good snag by Zacchini. Muskingum not showing a lot of urgency. Opting for a lot of long passes. They try to wing it through, but they will have a whistle before the shot's good. This will flip possession back over to the Lions. Turnover for Muskingum. Check to the back by Andrew Bowden. Some swaps happening right now, so no active play. Here we go. Seemed like everybody was waiting on the playmakers to step foot on the field. Winter cradling, pushing his way through, takes the shot, and it's right off of the shin, it looked like, of Drew Connolly. Ground ball still trying to get recovered here, but it is going to be Muskingum. We'll have a whistle. That'll be a call against the Muskies, looks like. Three subs in for the Lions. And they'll get an opportunity right at the yellow. Hasbrook fires to the X. Waiting is McGuire. Take it back outside. Good fake shot. Now they take the shot, and it's going to be ricocheted right off the handle of the net in the hands of Trevor Connolly. Good save by him. Slip there. Didn't know there was ice out on the field today, but Galloway Jr. just took a ride for Muskie. Lions get possession here. Or excuse me, no. I think Harrington was pointing to see if it was possession, but referee had the hand up the whole time. We'll go to Austin Stobbs. Connolly comes out of the net a little bit here. We'll fling it over to Stobbs, holding the long stick. He'll move to Toronto. Toronto facing a lot of good coverage here by Austin Vaughn. He escapes down the right side. And another whistle will pause. And it'll be a timeout. So Muskingum taking a first time out here. They have really struggled to find any sort of offense. They've had a couple of shots. They do have the one goal, but the Lions defense has really been putting them to the test out there. Every time they've gotten into an area where they can shoot, albeit from a longer angle, they have faced a staunch perimeter right around them. And then if you even get past that perimeter, you have to deal with Matrona, who sits always so great in that goal. So I assume the strategy meeting here for Muskingum is going to be how can we stop the push from the Lions? How can we stop Piedmont from pushing us back and forcing us to burn seconds off the clock to play in the backfield a lot more behind the net? They did have the one goal, as I mentioned, but that was off a one-man carry from Zacchini. He was able to press through and get close enough to the crease to disrupt not only the defenders around him, but Matrona as well. Looks like we're all ready to go. Ball will be back in the hands of the Muskies. Number 91 taking it. He'll fling it over. 19 moving to the left wing. Check by the Lions, still trying to stop this play. They'll fire it through, but it's going to find its way all the way up the hill. It'll rattle off the black fence up there. Muskingum was closer. They'll get it coming out. Cosgrove finding his way through. Tried that one-man play again, but he tried to shovel pass over to number 91, Drew Davis. It wasn't successful. They're still able to control it. Lions trying to find a way to clear this ball, get it out. They haven't been super aggressive. Of course, they've been checking. They've been trying to fight this ball out of the possession of the Muskies. But nothing too aggressive just yet. 50 seconds on the shot clock. Slipped by one of the Piedmont Lions. This one will be fired back over to Davis. Davis takes a shot and will find his way up, kick some turf up with it. And Muskingum finds themselves again with the ball coming in. 35 seconds. Right behind the cage. Trying to spin his way through. He'll take the shot and it goes wide right up against the stone wall, and we'll do the same thing again. The Muskies take a shot. It'll go wide, and finally, the Lions able to recover it as Matrona will flip it away. That did burn a good bit off the clock for the first period. We have just a minute and 5 seconds left. So plenty of time for the Lions to burn here, where they'll get a strategy meeting in between. Looks like that might be the objective. Of course, not a one possession time left, but you still got plenty to work with. Lions trying to get another one off before the period ends. Tough contact there by Micaiah Anderson as the Lions hit the ground. Good chase down by Will Isley. The Muskies trying to tie it up before the end of the first. They got 17 seconds. Taking their time. A lot of yelling coming from the Muskies bench. Their play calling. Dodge out of the way. Jump shot trying to find it, but they can't. It will be overshot. And now collected by Matrona. That'll be the end. So a good first period for the Lions. They've been able to put up really good defense. They scored early, knocked the Muskies back a good bit, but they responded, cut the lead in half. So Lions will talk about how they can get better on both ends. Take a quick break here. When we come back, we'll have the second period for you. Lions lead it 2-1. Welcome back. Lions lead it 2-1 here in the second period. Glenzinski gets ready for the face-off. It's like this one is going to be taken by Glenzinski, and he'll try to find a pass, but unfortunately it'll roll out. So Muskingum takes possession. Of course, we swap sides, so now Lions will try to move from left to right to score. A lot of playing in the backfield for Muskingum. Cosgrove flips it over to Maxwell Pezzett. Left side, good check there by Pagano. Forces Muskingum to take it out once more. Andrew Bodwin. Bodwin dodges to the left. Takes another tough check by Pagano. Takes a shot and finds it. It's that one-man crew for the Muskies. They've found a way. If it's just the one, they've been able to filter their way through the defense, find the cracks a little bit easier. Once they're able to kind of get one of the Piedmont defenders to isolate them alone, they're able to take their spot through the hole and press through. So, all tied up. Didn't take long. We're back to where we started. Face off once more. This one kicked around a lot more, and off the short hop, collecting it is number 34, Drew Schneider for Muskingum. Back to the X. Shot right in front of Matrona. The pass was alley-ooped right through, and Muskingum takes the lead for the first time today. Lions let that one slip through real easy. They went from right behind the back of Matrona, went over his head, and just essentially slam dunked it right through. Very easy motion. But Lions now have to play from behind. Face off once more, ball's popped up into the air. Trying to scoop it up and take it away is Fowle. Excuse me, that is Avila. Lions get it for the first time. In the second period, their first real scoring attempt. Dodging his way through is Parr. Parr will have to pass, and it rolls on the ground right into possession of Hasbrook. Ball on the ground once more right at the midfield line. Muskie's able to recover it. Violent check there by Harrington. Back X. Lions covering them, but a little bit more wary of to where the Muskies are set up on this side of the field. Zashini has already got one goal today. Cheney right behind the cage. Will try to find somebody on the right wing. He slips and falls, drives towards the crease. Tough check there, and it's going to be recovered by Matrona. Excellent job by the Piedmont goalkeeper to keep his eye on that one. Now, on a fast break here is Fitzgerald. Harrington We'll find it over to Fitzgerald once more. Ball in the air. Trying to get it recovered is Piedmont. Right in the crease, shoveling for it, but unable to come up with it as Connolly will slap the net on it. Connolly still with it. Goes for the long pass over the midfield line. Drew Davis. Davis still with the ball. Dodges his way through, goes a little bit up the middle. Good shove away by the Lions, keeping him at bay as the Muskies try a different trick to get through. Spin back pass. I think that was intended as a shot. It looked like Drew Davis was getting ready for a reception there, but the Lions, nonetheless, still able to recover that one. That one jostled loose, and now good job by Pagano to stay with it. But the Muskies are going to find their way through again. The Lions got all mixed up in there. The ball was loose. No one could put a stick on it. And eventually, the Muskies took full advantage and found their way back. Now the Lions find themselves in a situation that Muskingum was in, behind 4-2, down 2. 10 minutes, 21 seconds left in the half. Plenty of time to do something. Good steal by Glenzinski. But unfortunately, Muskingum takes it back away. And we're able to play the ground ball a little better. Zacchini on the left wing. Braves a tough one. And Matrona well out of the net is going to have to carry the rock as far as he can. He'll go to midfield where awaiting is McGuire. McGuire trying to do something. Hasn't really had an opportunity in this match. Harrington. Cradling with just the one hand, now wings it over to newly entered number 10, Isley, who finds his way over to Hasbrook. Takes a shot, does Hasbrook, but it'll roll out, and it looks like that Muskingum was closer to that one. The long stick prevailed, it looked like. Really unfortunate for the Lions. That'll roll out, but so we have another turnover here. Lions are immediately going to get this one back. Ian Parr. Lions opting for a little bit more of the pass game. Down 2. I think that was intended as either a soft pass or a shot, just trying to sneak through. Either way, Connolly's going to be able to get it. Lions get this one back. Isley holding cradle. Flip it over to Harrington, who goes to McGuire. Harrington, Isley again. Isley will go over to Rogers. Rogers finding somebody. He's going to find Isley, who goes to Brady. Brady sneaking up to the right side of the wing. They go back out front. A lot of passing here to the Lions. Something developing. Goes to McGuire. McGuire takes a shot, and it'll be rattled around by Connolly. And I think Brady's got this one again, but Connolly sneaks it away at the last second. That was a good play by the Lions. Just did not come up right in that situation. You got McGuire right where you wanted him on the right side, just trying to wing it through the right side of the bar. Connolly just a little bit too quick to ricochet that one. and keep it out of possession for the Lions. Fowle back in, guarding the inner circle where Matrona awaits. Muskingum takes a pass, dodge attempt, looks good, bounced right past Matrona though. Didn't really have to move it was far to its left. Muskie's back in the X. Pagano. Long stick man doing a little shoving, trying to jostle this ball loose. Looks like that was a shot in the crease attempt. It will be a Lion possession. Pagano hands it right off to Matrona. Matrona will give it right over to Luke Warren. Warren finds Matrona again. Matrona well out of the circle. Now wings it across midfield to McGuire. He'll find his way back to the crease. Lions awaiting some reinforcements before this next push. Nick Winter. One of those entrants gets the rock right back from J.D. Cheatham. McGuire in the back. Looking for somebody to pass to. He's going to go back out front to J.D. J.D. takes a shot and it goes right off of Conley. Lions still struggling for this one. Flags go up in the air. That was multiple. That was seen by the referee near the midfield line. First man-up opportunity for either squad. Just 5 protecting against the Lions right now. Huge, huge advantage. McGuire's going to find the back. That's what you need Brady on the wing for. And the Lions immediately take advantage of that man-up opportunity. Credit Will Isley with the assist. Lions now draw within 1. Just above 5 minutes, 30 seconds left in the half. Ball's loose. Everyone looking for this one. Glensinski's got a beat on it, but he's wrestling with it with 2 members of the Muskies. It's going to be the Lions who come away with it. Robert Bennett takes his shot, and it's going to go to the right. Looks like this will be a Muskingum ball. It will be. Eric Fowle. Fowle will easily pass it back to Conley. Conley now directing traffic. Goes for the long pass to the right wing. Lions trying to stop him right at the midfield. They're able to jostle the ball loose. Good attempt by McGuire to kind of sideswipe that one. And we'll have a timeout here. So the Lions facilitating a little bit better, but the Muskingum Muskies have really locked down. They've really found a way to take away that oomph that the Lions came out of the gate with. We'll step away here for the rest of the timeout. Listening and watching to Piedmont Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back to Piedmont Athletics on YouTube. Lions down 1 versus Muskingum. A 4-3 game. The Muskies making a play for the net right here. It'll skip right past Matrona. A shot by Zaccini looking for his second of the day, but it's not to be. Muskingum playing on the right wing. Good post by Jack Watts, just sitting there, creating a little bit of coverage by not moving at all. They take a shot here. Matrona able to block it up nicely, though, and he'll scoop it right out of the crease and carry the momentum with him. He'll fling it well across the field, all the way over to number 8 for the Lions. It's Fewell. And now Muskingum trying to take opportunity of a free net by aggressively checking that from Luke Warren. Everyone pointing to the left, and it looks like it will be so. Lions get this one back. Sun beginning to fall out of the sky, but not just enough, as it's almost to the point where it's going to peek its way through the window in the press box over here. Peter Sly on the balcony, our cameraman's already feeling it. Lions trying to get something across. Just under 4 minutes left, or excuse me, just under, 4 minutes, that works. 3:24 to be exact. Connolly takes it out of the net. Calling for the long pass is Jackson D'Amico. Lions trying to reset that perimeter that they held so strong in the first period. Or I should say the first half of the first period. Muskies using their clock wisely. Matrona ready for whatever's going to come his way. Ball gets loose. Excellent check by Dylan Prevy. But not enough to keep the ball. Possession will fall back over to the Muskies. Prevy watches that one down. Now that roll is going to be shifted to Avila. Taking a shot here is wide of Matrona. It'll roll out and be a Muskingum ball again. Taking a shot here, it's wide, and it'll be a Muskie ball again. Muskingum playing in the backfield. Tries to find someone just a couple steps shy of the crease. It'll roll out, and the Muskies get another shot. Evan Cosgrove right outside tries to shovel past to somebody over there. It's going to be wide out, and once again be a Muskie ball. Don't know if that was intended as a shot or a pass, really. Didn't exactly have the gusto of the shot. That attempt does. Excellent job to stand up tall and not back down by Pagano. He took a tough hit himself. So he's gingerly jogging back to his position. Prevy taking it across midfield. Dodges out of his way. Flag flies into the air. Couple substitutions for the Muskies. Lions get this one. The passing back here is McGuire. Just a minute left in this first half. Lions trying to even themselves up. They got some time to do it. Back behind the back pass, taking a shot here. McGuire able to scoop it back up, trying to find somebody. Knows the clock's winding down. He'll try to get it over to Connor Rogers. Good shot attempt by McGuire, but it looks like it was, well, wide. And what number is that over there? Can't get the number just yet, but a Muskie player immediately hit the turf. That's Stobbs after that. It looks like we're going to have another timeout here. Referees will discuss something. And we'll step away. Lions looking to make something of this final couple of seconds. You're watching Piedmont Athletics on YouTube. .33 seconds left. Lions come out of the huddle and immediately get to work. McGuire tries to get it back inside the crease, and it looks like a goal in there by Ian Harrington, or Isaac Harrington. Don't know where Ian came from, but Harrington able to put it through. It'll be his second of the day. And the Lions do even it up in the final couple of seconds. Whistle will blow, and that is going to be the end. Or is that another timeout? Who called timeout? Alrighty, so we'll step away for another timeout. So back out of the huddle, Peter and I have determined that it was Piedmont who took the timeout. I could not see who held up the tee. So Lions do get the ball. Good dodge there. Piedmont trying to check their way through, trying to stay sturdy up in the air is Hasbrook. Flags do fly. Hasbrook took a nasty hit to the back. He was somehow able to stay upright enough, though, to get a shot off. Looks like with 10 seconds counting down, Lions are going to get the final shot here and or just hold it, and they are going to. So Brady McGuire cradles it for the final few, and both squads will take it to halftime. Your score, 4-4. Watching Piedmont Athletics on YouTube. Welcome back to the Walker Athletic Complex. Eric Evanson here with you, getting ready for half number 2. Lions and Muskingum. The Muskies come in tied at 4. And the Lions were shot happy in the first half. 22 in total. 11 in the first, 12 in the first, 10 in the second. 20 for Muskingum, but they were really getting better shots. They were getting better looks come the second period where they were able to take their lead, but the Lions able to slowly chip that away. Lions just the 5 saves in the first and the 2 in the second. As I said, the Muskies able to really come forth and rattle a couple off. Both squads getting ready to set foot on the turf. The Muskies performing what looks to be their final warm-ups, doing some high knees from the bench and back. Swap sides again, so the Lions will be moving from right to, or left to right, rather, sorry. No, I had that right the first time. From right to left, yeah. Yeah, that sounds right. So they will set up with the ball for the first time in the second half. Will Isley. Waiting for the referees to get to their positions. And here we go. Isley hands it off quickly. Lions looking to produce something fast to knock the Muskies back. Brady McGuire sneaking up past the crease. Will now take a step back. McGuire trying to get that one. Field it well, but it will take a trip out. Muskingum. Ready to go back through, gets the signal from the referee. They cradle through midfield. Lions trying to check. That's Austin Vaughn. Vaughn on the tough coverage, able to jostle the ball loose and collect the grounder, but unable to hang on to it as another tough check this time by the Muskies knocks it out of his possession as they get ready to start a drive once more. Maxwell Peasant for Muskingum. Tough checks to the top of the helmet, and taking a tumble is Travis Geyer. Lions fast break. We'll take it back to the X and slow it down. McGuire hands it off to Anderson. Now to about midfield where Noah McGriff is. 50 on the shot clock. That one right through. Lions try to pass there. Still trying to recover this ball. It's going to be the long stick of number 55, Evan Scholler, for Muskingum. Right at the crease. There's a big shovel scoop and slam by Brady McGuire. McGuire gets his second. And the Lions take the lead again. It's 5-4. Ball loose. Going to be picked up by the Lions. Galinzinski able to get a touch on it. And Muskingum eventually takes it away. Well, it was a good attempt there to recover a loose one. Really good coverage by Fitzgerald. Left side of the field starting to get shaded. Sun a little bit high in the air. See if those shadows play a factor. But right now, Muskingum on the right side. That one bounces. It's going to find its way out of play. And it'll be a turnover. The Lions take possession. Matrona comes out of the net a little bit. Now goes back through. Anderson cradling. We'll flip it over to Parr. Parr goes to the new entrant. That's Hasbrook. Over to Isley. Isley charging his way through. Loses the ball, but able to scoop it up. Off the grounder, taking his shot. Lions tried to find their way through, and that ball a little bit loose on the pass by McDermott. Parr really charging this one. And he's able to slap the ball out, but it is going to be not going to be a turnover as... No, it is. Excuse me. Silliness. Anderson trying to find his way in, and he is in through. That was beautiful by Parr, able to check the ball out, immediately get the pass through to Anderson, and Anderson opens up a 6-4 lead now. Rough play for that one, and taking a dive on it was Avila, but he seems to get up okay. He'll charge off the field. Looks like he might get substituted out for. He will be. Whitmore enters the game. Taking a shot from way downtown is Winter. Nick Winter didn't need anybody on that one. He carried it all the way through, and now the Lions have scored 3, and you blinked, and Muskingum finds themselves down. Lions with rapid-fire offense, and the Muskies haven't even really had a chance to respond. They have not had any chances on the other side of the field. Lions have just been controlling and pressuring that ball so well. We'll have another face-off here. Looks like John Dieterle for the Lions, and it's another face-off one. Dieterle handles the cradle over to Anderson, and he'll dive on out. Anderson taking time, waiting for Isley and company to come back through. Isley will hand it off to Hasbrook. Hasbrook searches and finds Connor Rogers. Rogers charging his way through, dodges, finds his way to the middle, takes the shot, and it is through. Connor Rogers. And if I'm Muskingum, if you're Muskingum right now, you got to take a timeout. The Lions have figured something out in your defense, and they're not relenting. They are not stopping. And yeah, there is the timeout signal from the head coach, and that maybe should have came a goal ago. The Lions are running rampant. It's now 8-4, and they show no signs of stopping. We'll take a break. You're watching Piedmont Athletics on YouTube. Another face-off won by the Lions. Parr able to get the pass. He'll go over to Anderson. Anderson's going to find McGuire back in the X. That timeout might have killed momentum for the Lions. I don't think it did personally, but if you're Muskingum, you have to hope that it did. 4 unanswered for the Lions, and they're able to win the face-off again. Isley goes the long way over to Rogers, who scored the last goal. Isley now charging his way through, trying to get it to Rogers again, but it bounces freely. Scoop and shovel by Muskingum. It goes to McDermott. The Muskies moving on the left wing, right in the backfield as well. Spencer Zacchini. Good coverage, excellent coverage by Fowle. Forces Muskingum to take it back. This is the first time that the Muskies have really had a chance to score in this half. Lions have just been running all over them, and even so now the Lions are putting up that really tough defense that they were doing in the first period, at least the first half of that period. Ball is loose, trying to collect this ground ball, or the Lions. It is going to be number 8, Fowle, coming away with it. He'll go over to Anderson. Anderson going to find McGuire. McGuire goes over to Isaac Harrington. Winter in this game is going to pass it over to Avila, who hands it back off to Nick. Winter pressing through, finds Avila. Avila takes the shot. It's ricocheted. Anderson comes up with it. Anderson trying to fire it right back through. Ball's loose. Recovered by Harrington. And the Lions get another shot here with 55 on the shot clock. That shot does go awry, and Muskingum close enough to it to receive it. Whitmore was in the mix of that as well. A lot of movement in the substitution area as everybody seems to be waiting around a little bit. Muskingum passing in between each other on the left wing. Trying to solve the Lions' defense to go to the backfield. Awaiting is Pagano. Now extremely tough coverage by 25. That's Austin Vaughn. Lions are able to get this one away. On a fast break is Pagano. Pagano takes a shot, and it's blocked by Connolly. Pagano high-held that one all the way across the field and had a good shot, but Connolly knew it was coming. Bodwin watches that one sail right past, and Matrona will collect it. That one right to the center of the field where Hackshaw is waiting. Parr back in it. As he looks for someone, he finds Isley. On the right side, Lions movement. Finds Anderson. Anderson goes to Isley. Will fires over to Avila. Avila pressing his way through, dodges his way through nicely, and goes in the bottom. Zach Avila puts it to the back of the net. The Lions continue this run of unanswered anything. 9-4, 5-point lead. No rest for the weary, as Muskingum's going to immediately have to put up against the defense again as the Lions look to win yet another face-off. Glenzinski picks it up and quickly fires to Harrington, who gets it to McGuire in the back. McGuire with the long arcing pass is going to find Isley. Isley over to Anderson. And now with it is Whitmore. Isley's going to come off for a minute or two. Winter, watch out for him. Charges his way up the middle. Goes over to Whitmore. Whitmore is through, and Whitmore's free. Flag flies through the air. I think the shot is still going to be good. But Whitmore able to piece his way through the defense. Now you make that 6 unanswered. Nick Winter with the assist. Glenzinski gets ready to go back at it. Gets into the crouch. And this ball will go Muskingum's way. So Muskingum trying to put some water on this fire on the Lions offense. As they continue to pass back. This is the same strategy they've been trying to make work all day, where it's just pass back and forth, but really it's just been the single man pushes that have gotten them their points. They had that one pass and assist that really worked out for them. But other than that, they've just had to weave their way through the Lions defense. They try to go for the assist shot, and you can't really do anything about that one. That was just beautiful by Muskingum. So that penalty immediately led to, well, that turnover rather, immediately led to a point for the Muskies. Face-off violation on Glenzinski. Anderson over to McGuire. 10-5 now, as the Muskies just cut the lead in half. Dodging his way through is JT Cheatham. Cheatham goes over to Anderson. And now with it is Harrington. Harrington over to Winter. Winter making his own offense, pressing through on the left wing. Will now take it back behind the cage and flip it over to Brady. McGuire shoving his way through, takes a shot, and it's off of the handle of Connolly. He collects it, and he will get a chance to disperse this. Get it over to Micaiah Anderson. Anderson able to get it downfield as the Muskies looking to claw back into this thing. No lead is safe, but the Lions certainly went on an extreme run. Muskingum passing in the back. Dylan Prevey enters. Immediately pushed into coverage. Able to get that ball loose is Prevey. A couple other Lions on that coverage as well. But quickly, Muskingum gets it right back. The Muskies right around the perimeter. That same perimeter has really held strong for the Lions. Prevey puts a stick on it. And as this ball is going to be sent to the back half. Some checking by Warren. Warren still covering. Pagano also in the mix. Right to the front. Fitzgerald. Shoving ball carrier number 22, Christopher Iokabuchi. Muskies might have found a clear shot there, but they let the window close. Pagano quickly on the coverage with just 15 seconds on the shot clock. Pagano checking, disrupting. Muskies fire away, and Matrano able to find it. Pass to Anderson. Anderson over to Isley. Isley taking his time. Hands it off to Rogers. All the way over to Hasbrook. Brady tries to take a shot there, but it was a little bit disrupted. Got a handle on him, maybe for the better, as Anderson is able to get there and reset it. McGuire goes to Isley. Isley finds an opening and goes to the right side. It will roll out, but right there with it is Hasbrook. Isley flips it over to Rogers. Rogers still carrying. Still cradling, finds Isley. Isley over to Anderson. Anderson inside to Harrington. It was a good look, but it just bounced out. Harrington not wasting any time, and a shot from the left side for Brady McGuire. Connolly right in the net was seemingly ready for it, but Harrington and McGuire, that tandem just moved way too quickly for him, as it's now a 6-point lead again, 11-5. As that is the end of the third period. We enter the final one of play. Lions up by a bundle. It's 11-5. listening and watching to Piedmont Athletics on YouTube. Final 15 of regulation here at the Walker Athletic Complex. Lions, what a third period for them. They came out literally swinging and have opened up one heck of a lead, 11-5. Just looking to keep the defense steady, because when we had this scenario when the Lions went on a run in the first period, in the second period, Muskingum had a really good strategy against them. They were able to find the holes and find their way through. But Muskingum's just had one score, one goal in the past 15 minutes. Really more than that, because the Lions were able to bookend the first half to tie it up at 4-3. So Muskingum trying to find something left in the tank. The Lions, they are running on F. They're running on full. They look to facilitate some more. Brady McGuire dancing the back half, trying to dodge his way through, getting some tough coverage, goes for the long pass. Isley settles back, goes to Brady again. Isley takes it well back now, holding the cradle, seeing if he can get some of the defenders a little bit loosened for Parr as he gets it. Parr jostling his way through, goes through the middle, ducks to the right, goes for the shot, bounce pass right past the goalie Connolly. Shot there by 2-4 Hasbrook. $12-5. Anderson given the assist. Back to the middle. Number 34, Drew Schneider, along with Glenzinski. Both step into the crouch, and Glenzinski gets the ball loose, but it will be picked up by Muskingum. Cosgrove. Ball will find its way to the back half where Z Cheney awaits. Looks like Cosgrove's waiting on some reinforcements coming from the bench. That's exactly what he's waiting for. As Pezzett flips it over to the right wing. Now ball moves to the X. Good coverage by Carson Vikos. Vikos defending Matrona well. Matrona taken to his seat, trying to block that one. It'll fire its way out, and it'll be a Muskingum ball. Muskies on the right wing, trying to push their way forward. We talked about the Lions' defense a lot. They have 13 seconds on the clock. Now under 10. Ball's up in the air. Everybody loses it. Now it's a scramble. Mad dash is won by the Lions, picked up by Warren. Now Warren will flip it over to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald went for one there, but unfortunately just not enough on it. Muskingum gets the turnover. And now it looks like the ball was fired out of play. So yeah, Lions are going to get possession. Harrington over to Brady. Has been a dangerous combo today. So is Anderson in the back. Looks like Isley pressing his way forward. Losing it momentarily is Avila. Avila able to collect himself, though, as well as the ball. Gets it over to Anderson. Anderson over to Winter, to Isley. Isley still, or excuse me, that is not Isley. That is Whitmore. And Whitmore trying to facilitate. Gets it to Avila. Avila over to Brady. Brady goes for the scoop slam. And he found his way through. Flag flies in the air. Excuse me, that was Anderson. Could not decipher the 3 from the 2 from this far back. Anderson, I was just going to say, he hasn't had the glory of the goal just yet, but he's facilitated so much today. And, well, there it is. Back in the crouch is Glenzinski. The Lions collect it once more. McGuire over to Harrington. Harrington passes over to Isley. Isley goes over to number 18 for the Lions. That's Noah McGriff. Isley takes a check, flips it inside. Lions looking for a pass here. They're going to find McGuire. McGuire to Harrington. Harrington finding an avenue, goes for the back of the net and finds it. Another flag flies through the air. Man up play for the Lions, as they've really started to just demoralize this Muskingum crew. And opened up a 14-5 lead. Looks like Dieterle back in. Unable to win the face-off this time, but a crowd of Lions slapping against him. Still trying to jostle that ball loose. Keeping with it is Schneider. Schneider still has it as he weaves his way through the defense. He'll eventually get some relief, though, and find someone to hand that hot rock off to. Muskingum to the back where it's Zacchini. Bodwin right at the middle, dodges his way through, still trying to find a shot perhaps. He's going to have to hand it off to Zacchini. Grant Webster finds himself with it, and he'll flip it over a long ways to Jack Watts. Watts, left wing, presses his way through, gets a violent check there from Fowle. Muskingum pressing their way through, take a shot at Matrona. It's collected by the Lions. Immaculate cradle by Vaughn to steal that one away. Vaughn delivers it to Harrington. Harrington finds Brady, and Brady awaits for the rest of his cast to get down to his side of the field. Anderson moving into position on the left side. McGuire's going to find him as usual. Winter. He's moving. Nick Winter hands it off to Harrington. Harrington over the left wing now. Back over to Anderson. It looks like Anderson trying to find Winter. Winter loses it, and it looks like it's going to roll out, and it will be a Piedmont ball. Looked like one of the defenders from Muskingum got a touch on it before it found its way out. So Winter will wing it over to McGuire. And it looks like Harrington found his way through again. And this one, of course, you like to say no lead is safe, but this one getting a little ugly as the Lions have opened up a 10-point lead with just under 8 minutes and 30 seconds left. Dieterle gets back set against Schneider, it looks like. It is still Schneider. Dieterle able to keep the net on the ground right at the Lions' crest, though, and contain it. He'll find somebody to hand it off to. That's somebody, Eric Fowle. Matrona out of the net. Tries to get it to the stick of Avila. Ball's loose. This one's going to roll well past the yellow. Luke Warren picks it up. Warren will find Matrona. Matrona will hand it off to Whitmore. Anderson. Passes this one to J.D. Cheatham. Whitmore to Brady. Back to Whitmore. Now with it is McGriff. Pass inside intended for Harrington. Harrington couldn't contain it, though. Would have been another goal for him. Past the midfield line. Muskingums can't contain it. That's Jackson D'Amico. Number 2-1 with it. Loses the ball. Or excuse me, that was rather a pass. It looked like just a really good check by Robert Bennett. Muskingum. Across the yellow. Still cradling it is Chipper Ayakubuchi. To the back X. That one doesn't find its way home until now. Right to the back of it. Goal by Grant Webster. And Muskingum gets back a little bit here, 15-6. We go back for the face-off at center circle. Looks like Glenzinski's back. Now referee moving down, looking at it. Glenzinski able to shove his way past midfield. He takes the hot pass over to Brady McGuire. McGuire will now hand it off to the back side, over to Parr. Playing it on the short bounce is Drew Wilson for Piedmont. Wilson collects it once more. 50 even on the shot clock. Wilson takes a tough shove, but he's able to hop back up. McGuire gets past the shoving and moves back over to Wilson. Wilson open, tries to fire it through. That ball will roll its way up the hill. It looks like the Lions should get this again. They will. Hasbrook goes over to Winter, goes over to Wilson. Wilson over to Hasbrook again. Hasbrook, pass over the shoulders. Inside to Parr. Parr tried for it, but Conley will get it in the net. He looks and finds Parr chasing him down. Violent check, and yeah, that's going to draw a flag. Parr raised that stick maybe a little bit too high. Foul. Good save by Matrona. Dropped down to the knee, kind of did a split squat there and was able to save that one. So it looks like it'll be a man-up play for Muskingum as Parr sitting in the box. Muskingum passing around the perimeter. Lions still checking him, still getting this ball loose, but it's recovered by the Muskies. They take a shot from way out, and it's going to find the back of the net past Matrona. So we'll go back to face-off, 15-7 now. Lions were on an impressive run. Maybe like another one, see if they can just really put the nail into this one. Just under 5 minutes. Everyone wrestling for this ground ball. Still loose. Can't tell who came up for it just yet. And it will be a Piedmont ball. Referee points the finger to the right side. And Zach Avila tries to get it over the back half, but a little bit too loose for that pass as Muskingum will get it to Connolly. Connolly from the crease fires it out. That ball over to the right wing now. Muskingum with it. Looked like Cosgrove took a quick look to the clock to see what was left. That ball gets loose. 13 Hackshaw able to get it loose from number 13 Dylan Caldwell of the Muskies. Parr trying to get that ball back. It's loose on the ground. It looks like Parr comes up with it. Parr trying to find an avenue open for him. And we'll have a stoppage here. I think that's a timeout called. So we'll take a break right here. You're watching Piedmont Athletics on YouTube. Piedmont, some light passing coming out of the timeout. Parr flips it over. They go back to about midfield. Lions now trying to push their way through, but the ball gets loose. Wild pass trying to be collected by Joseph Wren. It will be. And he'll hand it off to, looks like McGriff in the back. 18. Over with it is Cheatham. Still cradling. Just under 3 minutes left. Cheatham passes to the back. Lions take the shot. And did it find its way through? They're celebrating like it did. I guess we'll call it like it did. Yeah, arms go up. I didn't see any movement on the net. There was so much of the black and the white jerseys jumbled together. I couldn't exactly see who made it. Joseph Whitmore, assisted by Noah McGriff. So Whitmore, I believe that's his second goal today. 16-17. And with just 2 minutes left, Lions looking to seal it away. It's like face-off violation as Muskingum gets the ball. On the left wing, trying to move their way through. Good job by Matrona to dive for that. I don't know if he deflected it off of him or what, but it was a good motion right to the ball. Yakabuchi. Right outside the crease, Matrona takes a leap for it, but it's slapped right to the ground by Warren. They're going to say that's a Muskingum possession. Cosgrove pushing his way through. Under 2 minutes left here at the Walker Athletic Complex. The Lions have defended the Lions Den very well tonight. A staunch defense after a good run by Muskingum. They were putting the Lions on the heels a little bit, but then the Lions came out of the huddle for the second half absolutely on fire. This one bounces off the left post, and picked up with the ball is 2-2 Dieterle. Flags go on the play. That was rough by Jack, but the Lions able to stand tall. And with just a couple seconds left, 50 to be exact, it looks like the Lions have really wrapped this one up. You can blame it on the first couple minutes of the second half. Lions came out with a game plan, went on a run, and did not stop. Get some final substitutions in. And we'll start the final few seconds of play. Whitmore passes over to Cheatham. Wilson. Over to Cheatham again. Whitmore, Cheatham. Still burning seconds. Gets it over to Wilson. Whitmore to Cheatham. See if they go for the final shot here. Lions with an extra man opportunity in the final few. Whitmore will pass it away, collect it once more, and carry it all the way to the bank. The Lions, a huge win, 16-7. They'll move to 6-1 on the year, push Muskingum to 4-2. As I said before, that first few minutes out in the second half really told the story, as they came out firing on all cylinders, leading to a double-digit victory to a single-digit opponent. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Danielle Percival, Peter Sly, and the rest of the incredible athletic communications crew here at the Demers campus, Piedmont University, I'm Eric Evans, and wishing you a wonderful evening. And as always, go Lions. Good night.